All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Friends of Free Daily Coaching work session for February. This is the first work session that we're going to do this month. So we do this each and every week of the month. So this evening or this month, in fact, we're going to tackle another topic. Last month, in the month of January, what we talked about was specifically we're going to be going over working with our on our daily content. So last month, what we talked about was email and specifically working on our autoresponders, and then transitioning from creating that autoresponder into and how to do that. And then we transitioned really right into a specific training that teaches you then how to maximize what you're doing with your lists, right? And so we leveraged the expert and said, hey, go right to the expert with twist your list. So that was what our focus was in January. So in February, we kind of switched up the focus a little bit. Really, the focus is going to be on answering your all's questions, right? Everyone that hears questions, and focusing on another portion of what we're doing. And so I wanted to go over and this specific question, we had opened up the normal free daily coaching, and I had mentioned about asking questions, right? And really bringing it to the table so that everyone could really benefit from that. And so one of the questions was a little bit more of a longer question, a more complex question with a longer answer than what I wanted to simply cover in a morning episode. And so that's why we decided to bring it over and do it here. And I really thought about it, and it's really a bigger topic. So that will probably cover more than 1 week, and so that we can really dive into this and get into it for your business and show you exactly what I'm doing, and so exactly what you could be doing as well in your business. So let me do this before we get underway here. Is there anyone that would like to come over? Go ahead and raise your hand. Let me do something really quick. Go ahead and raise your hand if you would like to come over. And if so, whoops. And if so, we can bring you over live. And let me see if I can bring this person over. Okay, Chris wants to come over. And I think maybe if the person that had the question is here, if they can come over, I don't know if they're going to raise their hand or she'll raise her hand. So we'll see if she wants to come over as well. All right, perfect. All right, so if we see anyone else raise their hand, then we'll bring them over. Otherwise, oh, there you go. Okay. So we'll see if anyone else raises their hand. So then what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and we'll pose the question here, and we'll then answer it, and I'll try and show you as best I can step by step in the long answer to the actual question. So okay, so I'm just reading the question. Okay, so basically, the question is, what is if you were looking at doing something that we were in the marketing method that I've been teaching up until this point here at Free Daily Coaching, and what a lot of people that have been coaching with one of my mentors, with Diane Hockman, the way in which that you've been going out and generating leads in that way, that's one way, right? And that's a manual way to go out and to go out and generate leads on a daily basis. So the question is, what is the equivalent to that in the blogging or in the video creating world? Okay. So people, okay, so because, and the basis of the question is because there's a concern about SEO, right? And amongst other things, right? That starts to deter people usually from doing things like video creation and or blogging. So but also realizing that they have to create content, right? So this is all part of the content, part of the question. So, so taking out the SEO part, right? Like just taking that part out of the equation, or outsourcing it to someone else, right? Giving that portion up to someone else, maybe that what you wrote could then be SEO'd, right? That theoretically, then you could take it back from there. What's the simplest, easiest way to create content? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys all the answer. Now, I'm going to show you the answer today, and in showing you the answer, you're going to have the opportunity to do one of a couple different things. Okay, so I want to share that up front so that when I share this with you, you know that this is a real tool. This is, if you really want to know, this is what I'm doing, right? So if you really want to know. So you can do this a lot of different ways, Leanne. What I do is I simply use a tool, and I use a specific tool, and what I do is I take that tool and I order up content on whatever it is that I need the content to be about, okay? From that point, I can then take that material and use the material from there, okay? Or I can take that and then I can rewrite that material, okay? I'm going to show you what I mean, and I'm not going to, and I'll give you guys a link or something if you guys want to check it out at the end. I'll show you. And this is what I use, and I'm going to show you guys this because I use this as part of a business service that I've created. So as many of you know that work with me, I've created an entire blogging farm. And so in that blog farm, we've created, we need to create massive amounts of content. And so for that content, we use a service, okay? And so for that and for some other clients that I have, I use a service. And I use that service specifically so that I can either push articles out to their specific blogs or to specific websites, or so that I could pull them on, pull information out and use that. So I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let me come over here and I'll share the entire screen. So I have this service here, and I can come in here and select a category, and let's say I want to write an article, let's say about Facebook marketing. Let's just say, for instance, or let's say something even different. Let's say I want to write it on, let's say, because my blog, I have it keyed up for, I don't have it for Facebook marketing, but I do for something like multi-level marketing or make money online. So let's do multi-level marketing just for fun. So I'll pick multi-level marketing. I'm going to say that I want it to be like at least 600-word article. I just want the one article. I'll go in here and get some advanced stuff and do this and just do that, and then I'll build an article. And now right here I have this article, so it made me an article right here. It made me this article. So I can post this right to a blog, or I could just download the article. So look, if I download the article here, I did. Now I can open it, and here I opened the article, Okay, so now here I have the article. I'll change the font so that we can, um, I don't know how to on this because I don't usually use my, um, there. So now you can see it a little bit better. So make money in MLMs with these strategies. So here's a big article here all about MLM. And now if I wanted to make it even more unique, I could come in here and tweak it myself, but it basically has a 600 word article right here. And then I can just come in and change this, right? Become a good article writer. Like I can, right? I could come in here and become a great article writer. To create an amazing blog, right? And I could just change up those sentences a little bit. You want to write from the heart about themes related to your products and business, right? So you want to be genuine and real, right from the heart, right? So you could just change it up a little bit and make it even more unique and more personal to you by just coming into the paragraphs and mixing it up a little bit. So this is literally how I now in the very beginning of my business, I actually sat down and wrote a bunch of stuff, like literally. So I have articles like lately that you've seen being reposted if you look at my regular blog that were original articles that I wrote, like, you know, by hand. But they were all keyword stuff, and some of them are just absolutely horrible. So I literally just invested and said, hey, look, I could just get a service and have this done for me. And the cool part about this is I can have articles about almost anything. And I can get the articles spun if I want. So if I need to use it in a place where I would want spun content, which I do because I use a place to go out when I'm using for SEO purposes to distribute my content. And so when I want that spun content, this will give it to me. So it will give it to me in this form just like it is here, or in a spin text so that I could submit it and it would automatically spin it for me. So this right here is just a way that I could is a way that I would is just one way that I use this. So now I'll show you. I have some specific, not a lot, but I have a couple right here. So I have a couple of these different blogs that have actual auto posting happening. So you can see that they just started yesterday some new posting. So this guy's got 2, 1 of 25, 3, 2. So they have different posts going on that were just auto post to that blog. So for this specific blog, it has two different blog posts going out to it. So you can see. I'll go to it right here. So it's right here. This is just the blog itself, right? So here it is. This is video marketing. So this was an article that went out. Look, you can see video marketing went out. Boom, boom, boom. Here's a whole article about it, and then here's a learn how to make money online, right? So it's just starting to post another video marketing, right? So there you can see that was just one, and that's auto posting. So I'm using this service specifically because it has the ability to, in my blog farm, go out and auto post to my blog farm blogs, right? Or specifically, I could just put a client's blog right into there and be posting to their site if I wanted to, just boom, directly to their site each and every day. So for those of you, so here's the deal. For those of you that that really just want to take the thinking out of it, right, and just want to go for it and just grab the service, then I'll give you guys the link and I'll put it in the chat and you guys can go right over to it and you can grab it. Let me see. Should I have that? All right, hold on, let me find it. And then for those that are like, oh, well, I'm not sure, you know, maybe I want to check it out. I think what we could do is maybe work out a package thing where, oh, okay. if there's some people that want to try this out and you want to try out the service, but you're not wanting to buy the entire um, package, then maybe what we can do is like work something out um, where I can uh, get you something. Yeah, no problem, Steve. I didn't know when she originally made this schedule that if we were going to overlap on some time, so we might overlap and you just have to go over to twist your list and you can come back over to this if you need to. You know what I mean? You can come back here on the recording. Um, so this is, people wanted this, so I know this has been a big concern. Everyone's trying to blog, right? Everyone wants to be out there now blogging, and now everyone's like, okay, but I can't write. I don't know what to write about. I can't come up with, you know, a 500-word article every day about a specific topic. Well, here you can just go and simply grab it, right? And so you can literally, and you can grab a lot of different articles every single day. Here's what I would propose to some of you. What if, and I could do this, and I will, I'll do this for you guys, and for those that are not wanting to go and get the product itself, then that's fine. I'll make up my money back, and I'll show you how. And this is what each of you could be doing too. And I would suggest this as a little side venture for you. You could go and get this product. So now you have a tool for yourself that you're using, and you're getting content created for you on a regular basis, on demand, whenever you want it. You just go grab it, boom, you've got it. You could actually hook your blog up to the back office there and push it right to your own website if you wanted, right? And then check this out. Then you could offer it as a service, because you can push up to pull up to 400 articles a day. Okay, so times that, let's see what that is, 400, and let me do this because I was going to do the math to show you guys how crazy this is. So if you could do 400 a day, 400, and you get it, let's say for a year, that's 100, that's 146,000, okay, 146,000 articles, okay, 146,000. Let's divide it by, hold on. That should be right. Let me see. 146. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, you're paying like, it's like literally pennies that you're paying for the articles if you look at it that way. You're getting 146,000. Okay, so you can do one of two things. You can not get this product, which is fine. I'm not saying that you should. You can keep on writing your own content. You can do all that. For those that want to automate, if you want to get the product that I'm using, I'll give you the link. You can go get the product. You'll have access to it. What I'm saying is you're not going to use it. Let's just say that you used it and you posted 5 blog posts a day, because you probably don't have a blog farm like I do. Let's just say. So let's say Shouse goes and grabs this. She's like, this is cool. And she uses it, and it posts 5 different blog posts a day to her blog on different things. Let's just say she has 395 articles a day that she could still be pulling, right? So she could go be selling gigs on Fiverr. She could go be selling gigs to her friends. Hey, you need content for your blog? I can get you unique articles. I'll give you, 10 articles for $10, right? Because you can pull 400 a day. You could give them 10. You could give her 20 articles for $10. That's only 50 cents an article. You could sell it to people for, and you could still 20 times 5 is 100. So you could do that times 4. You could make $40 a day, literally $40 a day, just doing 10 articles. Selling 10 articles or 20 articles for $10. Literally. Yes, I do. A little bit. So I'm trying not to move my head around and stuff. I could have corrected it, but so think about the math on that. Like if you went out and just, that's like a little side service. You could just print up, right? You could just literally just print up articles for people and have a mini, just a mini service going, and you could pay back for yourself, and all of your blogging would be covered, all of your stuff and some, right? Because how many $40 a day, how many days do you have to do that until you're in profit? Not a few. That's it, right? So here's the gig. If you want the product, you guys, you can go. I'll just make it available to you guys. You can go and get it. Can't see the. Oh yeah, I'll post it in here. You can't see the webinar on there link. I'll tell you what it is too, Leanne. And so if you don't want to go get it, if you want to buy articles from me, then I'll sell you guys some articles. I'll just go do just like what I just did, and I'll print out some articles for you, and check it out. I'll do it under the same model that I just did, right? That I just told you guys to use. So I'll give you 20 articles at $10, right? 20 articles at $10, and I'll go and for this example, if you want them, just let me know. Just send me a personal message on Facebook, right? You guys, because there's only a handful of us here live this afternoon, so you guys can just, and then that way, if people are watching the recording, they can come back and just personally message me and tell me that that's what they want, and I'll send them over. But do you see, guys, how either way, I have the tool. I'm already using it. So see how it's a win-win? This is what happens when you have an affiliate marketing situation. You start to use a tool. When people ask you about it, you simply share it. Hey, this is what I'm using. They have the opportunity to A, either get the tool from me, or B, I'm going to use it. I'm going to leverage the tool and go, well, hey, if you don't want to buy it, I'll let you still get services from it. Like, you can use it from me, and then I'm just subletting it out. That's it, right? But I'm just offsetting my time, right, that it would take me to go and grab the articles. Does that make sense, right? And I'm offsetting my cost of the product in general. Right? So this specific product, so you guys know, you can go to Bert Bledsoe. Here, I'll put it in this chat. You can go to http://www.bertbledsoe.com/article builder. So www.bertbledsoe.com and then article builder, and I'll put it in this chat over here. Yes, I will. http://www.bertbledsoe.com/article builder. Okay, right there. So bertbledsoe.com/article builder, and you can just go to that website. Now, if you don't want to go, and here's the gig, you buy it, it's like $197, and you have it for the entire year. Right, you get it for a whole year. You can just go wild with it, and so there you go. If you don't want to use it for the $197, then if you want to buy articles from me, you can, right? And just think about this. If I give you 20 at $10, so for every 10, that's what, 10? That's 20. For the amount of, check this out. For the amount that if you bought articles, I'm just saying, this is how silly the numbers are. If you bought the articles from me, right, from me at 50 cents a piece, and you bought 20 at a time, so you're buying them in $10 bundles, when you got to the $200 mark, when you would have spent $200, you'll have gotten 400 articles, right? You could get 400 articles in one day for the same price, for that 200, right? You could get that every single day, not just one day, every day, over and over and over. So you could literally go out and create your own little article service, right? And you could go do it in literally, you could get outside of the home-based business niche if you want. You could go and target like automotive dudes and do auto repair, car shopping. You could get into um, student loans, and write information for people that need to do student loan websites, or home mortgage websites, or insurance websites, debt consolidation, finance, right? All kinds of different stuff for health. So maybe you know people that are in health and wellness, MLMs, right? You could literally have everything from acid reflux, acne, acupuncture, allergies, cancer, diabetes, depression, hair loss, and everything, insomnia, everything, health, like home and family. So you could literally become a resource to people, and then take the tool that you're using, make it profitable for you, and then use it in your business as well. And then think about, if you're an affiliate marketer, how you could actually leverage a tool that would already be helping you in one area. You could now have it be helping you in multiple different venues, making money. Why? Well, because you could start up a blog about just about any topic now, and go start writing about that specific topic, have it automatically writing, and if you hook up your blog properly with pretty links and stuff, you could automatically have affiliate offers automatically being tagged to the posts. So all you have to do is get traffic there. It's all you have to do is get eyeballs over to the website. All the rest of it is done. It's being written, it's being connected to affiliate links, everything else is done. Your only purpose at that point is to simply drive traffic. So, questions on how I use the service, why I use the service, anything about that on the content? Because this is just what. Yeah, this will be part of what will get set up, Chris, when you come to the ranch experience. This is what part of what will be getting set up with you, so you won't need this tool. Right? This will be part of it. This will be part of it. So yeah, we'll be hooking. What we'll be doing, Chris, is literally you'll have your blog. Like, imagine if your blog is that big circle there, right? Without having to draw a new picture. Imagine that this top set of lines, that first set of lines, is like this. These lines right here is like another level of vlogs under yours. Those would all be getting like blogged automatically, and they would be on topics. All these guys would be on topics like affiliate marketing and Facebook marketing and video marketing and email marketing, right? And they would all be then blogging about those topics, and they would be then referencing to your site, to your dot, and then those blogs would then be sending their URLs, their links down to these other blogs down here into my farm, and they would do the same thing. They would do more backlinks and more blogging about those same subjects, and they would point up to these ones. So yeah, it'll be that will be something for you, Chris, to already be set up. So you're not a potential candidate for this. So Leanne, for you, that's what I would use. It's so simple, and you literally, with your skill sets that you already have, and with the amount of people that you already know, you could just tell people, hey, listen, I have a service that does that. You can come and buy articles from me. I can send you 20 articles for $10. And then you could literally just go and set up, and that's what I'll do. I'll just go set up a little page really quick that just has a button and that people can click on, and when they click on the button, they'll just type it in, and then it'll give them a drop-down menu of all the different, or next to the pay button will be a list of all the different topics that they could order stuff on, and then just have them order it from you. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. So, questions? Comments? Yeah, you bet. So I knew this was going to be a big one, and this is here's the real deal. There's only like a small fraction of the people that are out there that are creating content on a regular basis that aren't using some kind of automation, right? Let's just be realistic on when you're producing that much content on a regular basis. People are using tools to help them. So this is one of those tools that for the cost, it's super inexpensive for what you're getting back, right? And then think about it. I have clients and people that I work with, people like Chris, that's that are coming, and she's like, hey, is this what I get? Like, this is part of what she's going to get, because the service is so robust that I could have multiple clients that this could be part of what they receive when they're working with me, or with like a specific package, or right, like you could offer that up to people, like, hey, if you get XYZ, I'll do this for you. Like, Leanne, let's say for example you decide that you want to use this specific tool, you could go out and brand MLSP, or promote MLSP specifically for one of the reasons is because you get this amazing website with hosting and customized plugins, customized themes already included. And what you would do for them is you would give them the ability to have automatic, you'd give them content automatically for a month or for XYZ amount of time if they got that service with you, if they got MLSP with you. That could be a bonus that you could give if you had this, right? And that'd be a pretty significant bonus. Like, hey, if you're blogging and you have MLSP, then I'm going to give you this as a bonus. So, dun 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 dun. So that could be totally something that you could throw out as a bonus. I just bought, so thanks. There you go. Yay, bonuses. Yeah, that's totally. I mean, that really is like a fun bonus deal. Like, literally.
That is an awesome.
Yeah, literally, think about what you could do with people. You could tell them, like, hey, so if you're getting, like, you get 400 a day, so you're getting quite a bit. So you could give them, hey, I'll set you up with, your first 90 days or your first 2 months of blogging. I'll set you up so that you have, 2 months of blogging absolutely set up for you, or whatever you want to do. And check it out. Even if you did 2 months, you could just go right into the tool. I mean, like, check this out. You could just go right into the tool. You wouldn't even have to. You could set it up on automatic for them and set it up to, like, how I showed you, auto post. Or you could come in here and let's say you said that. Let's just say they wanted something about how to make money online. Okay, make money online. We wanted to get a good article, so we'll say, hey, we want at least 600 words. That we can say, hey, I want to get 20 articles. Right now, 20 articles, and I go in here, pick these, right, and then I could just say build my article. Give me 1 second, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so sorry. So I could go in here and I could do 20 articles. I don't want to build them because then I'll use them for today. But I mean, it wouldn't really matter. But anyways, I could come in here, hit that, go make money online, build my article, and then whammy, done. I would have the articles. There's 20 of them, and I could just do that 3 times really quick. Download those into a file, and then bam, send it to them. Right? And if I wanted to send it to them spun content, I could send it to them spun if I wanted to. So absolutely, I could. So if you guys want, thank you. If you guys don't want, like, I know Leanne just got that, but if you guys want to, if you just want to try it and get a couple articles from me, I'll tell you guys, like I said, I'll give you the 20 for $10. The 20 articles on a specific topic, and for 10 bucks. Or I guess I could give you 10 and 10, like 10 articles on. I could break it into 2 topics and go 10 and 10. So that's what I'll do if you just want to try out the service. If you don't want to actually, like, you're like, hey, I don't want to buy the service. I don't want to spend any more money. I get that. For some of you, I get that. So that's the gig. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy, right? Pretty simple. So that's the deal. Leanne, now you have that. If you have any questions on how to use that, or how I use it, or what the other tools are that I use in the process, I'll be glad to show you that. And then maybe what we could do is maybe we'll make this part of the series. So today's was kind of an introduction to the tool. Hey, this is a tool that I use, this article builder. It really works really well. It gives you a lot of content that you can go and pull on a regular basis. So that's what I like about it. And it's really super, super simple to be able to, as an affiliate, okay? As an affiliate, I always want to be able to, here's my bottom line. I want to be able to make my money back at least, right? Break even. So literally, Leanne, if you go, once you go in, now that you have the product, you can go and grab this as an affiliate. If you don't have one, it'll have you make one through, like, Zaxa is the merchant account, I think, that they go through. It'll have you set up a Zaxa account and become an affiliate for the product, and literally you can break even on the product just by going and selling just a couple of the product, right? Just a couple of them. And if you don't want to sell the whole product outright, which is fine, you don't have to. If you don't want to sell the whole product outright, just go out and do what I did and just do like what I showed you guys how to do, right? And farm it out a little bit and just farm out a couple deals. You know what I mean? Like, think about this. At 50 cents a piece, you think you can find a couple people that would be like, hey, you want me to just give you 100 articles for your blog for $50? They'll be like, yeah. And okay, so there's 100 articles for $50. You could do 400 articles in a day. So $50 for the first 100, another $50, another 50, another 50. That's 100, 200. You could sell it all in a day. I mean, that's easy. That's easy. 50 cents an article, right? And those are good long articles. So you could easily make your money back off of this. So that's what I'm looking for in affiliate tools. I'm looking for something that, obviously, if I need to use it, that's what I'm first looking for, right? A, if it's a tool that's going to help me do my business faster, and then B, can I make my money back like quickly by just selling a few of the product itself, or could I use it as a service where I could, charge multiple times and have people pay me for that service and then make the money back up that way? And that's a feasible model, right? So there you go. Now everyone wants to know how am I creating the content? This is how I create content. I know everyone watches all these other people that go through this process and they go and they do this and that and all this nonsense. I don't do all that. I just go right and listen, I don't have time to sit down and get all creative like this, okay? If I want to get creative, I go and I don't have time for all that. So I go in and I just grab that article. I could just rewrite that article and make it my own. That would take me like 5 minutes instead of trying to write the article from scratch, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, now I have to write this article about Facebook marketing, right? And unless you've been Facebook marketing for the last 3 years, it's just not just going to roll off your tongue, right? So this is an easy shortcut to that. That's it. That's what I use it for, easy shortcut to that. And on the side, you could use it as an affiliate product, right? Think of how many people would want to get this product. A lot of people, right? A lot of people. And so you can make it and it's an affiliate product, so you can use it as an affiliate product and think about it as a bonus where you wouldn't even have to use it like we talked about before. You wouldn't even have to use it as a product. I mean, Leanne, would it pay for it itself? Would it be worth it, and will I have paid for it if you got 3 new members, mastery members out of it? Yeah, right? That will have paid for it. And you could do that by using it as a bonus. Like, hey, when you get MLSP Mastery and you get MLSP Sites, I also give you blog content for the entire month, right? So yeah. So yeah, you're welcome. So I use this, and then I'll show you, Leanne. We'll go over it through the next weeks. So start on next week's session. What we'll do is I'll have some slides so that we can do a PowerPoint and walk you through this, and we'll do like a mind map in the PowerPoint to show you. Okay, so here's the process in which, and even when I'm using a service like this. This is the process now in which I'm going to create the content and go out and post it, and not just to my blog, but how I'm going to distribute my content on a bigger level so that I can actually get that exposure. right? And I'll show you the processes that we're going to use, Leanne, to determine, hey, what's my SEO process? Because essentially, in this instance now, your main keywords, not your long tail keywords, but your main keywords, Leanne, are going to already be lined out for you, right? Because those are going to be the topics, the categories that you can get articles on, like affiliate marketing, email marketing, home-based business, internet marketing, lead generation, make money online, MLM, network marketing, right? Search engine optimization, video marketing, stuff like that. Those are the going to be your main keywords, and then you can go in and customize it more and do like video marketing online, video marketing for MLM, video, right? You can go in there and customize the articles a little bit more and really get more refined. And then I'll show you the processes in these next videos that I use to go out when I create the content to go out and distribute it online, and so that you can get all the social media and all the backlinks and all the actual distribution that you need to get the exposure, right, that you want. That's the first part. And then the SEO part, the backlinking part. And I'll show you how to go out and get that, Leanne, so you're not like struggling and trying to figure it out. So we'll go through some training. No, that thing, you don't even have to put your pictures in it, Chris. It scrapes pictures. It has a thing that says, do you want to put a picture or a video in there? And it just goes out and scrapes one for you. Puts it in there for you. Is that amazing? Yeah, I know. It's cool. It just, you go in there and just pulls the picture for you. Right? I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. And I can, if I showed you guys inside of my blog farm that this is happening just every day, like on hundreds of blogs, where it's just pulling articles, it's posting them, it's doing all of this for me automatically. So it's pretty awesome when you know that these things are out there and that these tools are available to you to help you, right? And so this is the deal. When I show you guys these tools, I want to show you guys, I want to be able to show you guys the tools, but I also want you guys to know, like, I'm not trying to milk you guys. I'm not trying to like sell you another thing, but I want you guys to know that this is the reality of my business. I don't know how everyone else's business goes, but this is like the reality of my business. Over time, I started using some of these tools simply because at for 200 bucks, right? No, I know, I'm not trying to sell anyone, Leanne. I just want you guys to get the picture. At 200 bucks, to me, it was like, hey, that's less than $1 a day, and I get multiple posts, right? I could rip down blog posts, so I have blog posts for like the next 5 years. So to me, at some point, I had to go, okay, where's my time going to be better spent? Sitting for an hour every day trying to figure out what I'm going to write, or just paying one time and getting it and just having it? So that's the deal, guys. If you want it, there it is. That's what I'm using to create content on a massive scale and have good, fresh stuff about all these different topics all the time. If you want that service, go over to the link that I put in the chat, bertbledsoe.com/article builder. If that's not something that you want, and you just want to get a little package and try it out, and you want to buy some articles directly from me, I'll do a $10 package for you guys and give you 20 articles. You can get 20 articles on one topic, or 10 and 10 on two, and I'll give you some excuse me. I'll give you some to start out with, and then that way you'll have it for you to try it out. Other than that, guys, that's it for this week. I just wanted to answer that question on how I'm creating the content, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, and really how I can kind of skip past some of the SEO part, because I already have my main functioning keyword. Now I'm just looking at my sub keywords based on that specific main keyword, and that's how I'm moving forward. So we'll go through the entire process over the next couple sessions of Friends of Free Daily Coaching. Here at Friends of FDC, we'll show you the step-by-step process that we go through on a week, on a daily basis or on a weekly basis to post our URLs and what we're doing, so that you guys can use the exact same tools and you can do the exact same thing that we're doing, and use the exact same process. So that's it for this time. We'll see you the next time. Unless there's any Q&A. Let me make sure. I know there's just a few of you here live today because we crisscrossed on the schedule inadvertently. So I know there'll be a lot of people coming back for the recording. So unless a couple of you that are here, any questions? All right, thank you. All right, we'll see you guys the next time.